Of all the primary witches, Mother Sinus is by far the most respected and feared. She has a seat on the Council of Crones and, if it is to be believed, the ear of the matriarch Primus Adina herself. Cyniss' power comes from her control of the Hive Primus chemist cults and the primary Death Maidens. Old, even by the standards of the Council of Crones, Cyniss has maintained her youthful appearance through countless rejuve treatments, her timeless appearance concealing her extreme age. Despite having led the primary witches for almost 2 centuries, Cyniss still ventures out into the Underhive in search of promising candidates for the Death Maidens, or rare ingredients for her potions. Given her importance and power, she usually travels in the company of Death Maidens or with a loyal Escher gang. The benefits of helping Cyniss on one of her expeditions are the finest chems for the gang, sharpening their senses and increasing their reflexes far beyond what youth and muscle alone could achieve. Cyniss herself is no easy target either. Beneath her clan chemist's robe, she hides a wealth of poisons and chems to feed her wrist-mounted needle pistols. With a contemptuous gesture, Cyniss can unleash a flurry of these darts, paralysing, rendering unconscious, or even killing her foes. And should a round or blade find its way into Cyniss' flesh, subdermal chem pumps stand ready to flood her system with stims or hypercoagulants, preserving her from harm and giving Cyniss time to make whoever wounded her pay for their mistake. Hello, and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. My name is Damon, and this is the series where I give you all of the agents in Necromunda in a little bite-sized video format. A little bit of lore there for Cyniss, the mother of toxins and stuff, I suppose. Cyniss, no model for her on Forge World, unfortunately, but a really nice illustration there. Before I get into this video, though, please do like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon, support the channel any way that you can, and we'll get into this video with Cyniss, the Escher House agent. This one's a pretty good one. She's unique. At least she has a unique weapon. Again, like I just highlighted, she's got no official miniature, unfortunately, but you could certainly kit bash something nice up, I reckon, from the existing Escher range combined with a bunch of other 40k stuff. I'd like to see some conversions if anyone's got any. Also, do comment down below if you've used her in any of your games, because I haven't yet, because I haven't played much Escher. Escher are my least played gang, I have to say, overall. But I would like to use her. Now, she is 100 credits and 200 credits at the most cheapest and expensive, respectively. And you could, of course, use her as a outcast leader as well, but do talk to your arbitrator before doing that about sort of costings and how that all works, because there's a few ways that you could do it to make it sort of work properly. She has a special rule which is really cool here called Master Clan Chemist. When Cyniss activates, she can choose to have one Chem Alchemy toxin effect applied to her wrist-mounted needler, which we're going to look at in a second. This toxin applies to the remainder of the round, so there are a plethora of different toxin chems that you can choose from to tailor to your opponent each turn, which I think is really cool, and that's for free as well. You don't have to pay for those. Now, Cyniss' stats are as follows. She's got a movement of 5, weapon skill and ballistic skill of 4+, strength toughness 3, 2 wounds, initiative 3 up, and 1 attack. So she's actually an Escher ganger with just 1 extra wound. Not particularly great stats there, fairly average, I have to say. Leadership 6+, cool 5+, willpower 6+, and intelligence 6+ though, so she's got much better mental stats than an Escher ganger, but other than that, she's not that special in terms of the stats, 2 wounds being the only real redeeming feature there. That's what you'd expect with any Dramatis Personae, right? What she does have, though, is a unique weapon called the Wrist-Mounted Needler, which has 2 weapon profiles, and they're both pretty cool. The first one is Spray Fire. It's very short range, 3 to 6 inches, with +1 to hit a short range at 3 inches. It's 4+ ammo, though, which is a redeeming quality, definitely, and it's got Scattershot, Sidearm, and Toxin. Very nasty, meaning that you can get a possible 6 Scattershot shots off with Toxin. And you can also use that in close combat as well with the sidearm trait there too. So very nice. We've also got Burst Fire as well, which is a slightly more long range one with a 6 to 12 inch range and +1 to hit short range again. This one, however, has got -1 AP, so it's a bit better for getting through armor. Still got the 4+ ammo, but this one is Rapid Fire 1, sidearm and toxin. So not as many possible shots off, but longer range and -1 AP. So you can choose between those 2 profiles willy-nilly. In terms of skills, she comes with the Medicae skill, which is quite unusual. Nice to have. It's a nice little bonus for your gang. Saves your fighters dying quite so easily and stuff. And she also comes with mesh armor and a respirator as well. So a 5+ save there with the respirator as well. It's nice to have. But does she really offer anything to your Escher gangs? Not particularly. I do love the sort of lore and the ability, that special ability she's got where she can sort of tailor the toxins during the game to the opponent is pretty cool. Definitely a nice one to use. I'd love to see a miniature out for her though, because that illustration is really, really nice. But yeah, food for thought anyway. A few ways that you could use her, you know, as an outcast leader and stuff as well. I don't think she's quite good enough to make an outcast leader, mainly because her stat profile's just not that great. But if you really, really are sold on that wrist-mounted needler and the idea of using the toxins chems every turn differently, then she's for you. What more can I possibly say about Cyniss though? That's pretty much it for now. So I will be back with another video real soon. Peace out.